buddy, it is quite cold here in Florida. It is like 52 degrees, which doesn't seem like a lot to anyone who's a northern viewer, but to a Florida person right now, I gotta wear sweatpants. So today, I'm gonna work on the RX-7. The goal for today is to pretty much clean out the interior, get everything pretty much stripped down. There's no carpet in it already, which is really nice. But what I want to do is pretty much remove any wiring that I'm not going to need. Clean it out to the point where I have a couple of cans of white spray paint, and I'm going to repaint the floor pans just to make it look nice and white, because I'm not going to put any carpet back in here. And last year at the challenge, there was a car there. There was a CTSV and there was a Volvo, both of which that didn't have a carpet or anything. All you saw was the floor plans, and it was, both of them were incredibly clean. They both had them repainted. I don't know if they did it with spray paint or what, but it was painted, it was cleared, and I never thought that a car that was stripped down like as much as they were could look so clean, being with no carpet or anything like that. So that's my goal for today, kind of lay all this stuff out. I know roughly what I got as extra parts, but laying it all out and seeing what I actually got when it's all out of the car, what I can actually sell to recoup any money on this car. You know, maybe the door panels. I'm not going to keep the door panels. I got to take some measurements for the sunroof, because I want to cut out a panel to where I can just cover it and get rid of all that weight, get rid of the glass, get rid of the motor, get rid of the tracks. I mean, it's got to be probably anywhere between 20 and 40 pounds, I would think, total, glass included. But before I can work on this car, I have to play musical cards over there. I got to move Katrina, the Patina Mustang, and Clitter Clatter, something's the matter, freaking Blue Cobra over here. I really need to look at this car. I kind of bought a motor for it yesterday, and I really don't even know 100% sure if it needs one. I was told it needs one. It was seized up. It's locked up. I haven't really tried to look at it. I just took their words for it. So I definitely have to kind of dive into this a little bit. One thing I'd like to do is pull the starter out and see if maybe the starter's bound up on the flywheel. That's like a very, very, very long shot, but it's happened before, and crazier things have happened. So I'm gonna play musical cars here and shove the RX-7 back there. That way I can kind of get working on it on the concrete at least. I'm so excited to get started on this thing. I cannot stress enough how pumped I am about this car. I'm gonna show you guys a little bit more, since I didn't get to show you guys this too much. Oh man, woo! Jeez, that thing is a freaking monster. So yeah, we got this fuel cell back here. They've routed, you know, they actually did a pretty good job of routing this on the fuel lines underneath the car. They had this block off plate here. Some of this stuff is like the taillights and stuff. I'm not sure how much of it works, but there's the fuel pump here. Also don't know if that works, but it is wired. It has a ground wire here, and there's a power wire going up to the car. So some of that stuff is already done. Assuming that those are good wires and not broke, I'll take that as a win. So I'm pretty excited, right? You've got this strut tower brace here. We got the coilovers, which you can adjust the dampening, which is actually kind of awesome. I didn't think that these coilovers would even have that feature. So this thing is, the seats aren't really bolted in. They're just kind of sitting there. But I'm going to go ahead and start taking this thing, taking everything out of it, cleaning it up, and seeing what we have here as a good solid base roller. All these leaves are just from it sitting out there for so long. So we got to get her cleaned up and start freaking doing some work on this. I have more cars right now that don't run than run, and it's a personal problem. It's a first world problem, but it's still a problem. So hopefully that'll change soon. I'm really motivated to get this thing done because I want to rip this thing like nobody's business. All right, got this thing pretty well cleaned out. Just a shell. Gonna have to fix this. I don't know if I'm gonna just cut it off here or if I'll just tap con it into the side there, because this edge is kind of sharp here and I'm not trying to like destroy my knee on it, but it's also kind of far back, so I might just leave it be and just cut this off here. I really don't care too much about this. Yeah, you can see the the hydro line where they mounted it here. It's not too bad. When the seat's in place, you don't really see this. It's kind of hidden up out of the way. But overall, I mean, it's really clean. So what I kind of wanted to show was like everything that the car came with, or that came out of the car. Some of this stuff was in my trailer since I first got it, and I haven't really had a chance to look through it. Like, I got a lot of this factory harness here, which I told the guy, you know, I won't use this factory harness for anything other than really just wire, right? Since this is a budget competition, everything you spend has to go on the budget. So if I don't have to spend any money, like this wire here, then I could just cut up this harness and use it to make my factory harness. Now, my Micro Squirt already has a harness that plugs into the engine, but you know, you never know when you need extra harnesses, or like extra wire or extra relays, any connectors, stuff like that. So this stuff definitely comes in handy. Oh, what is that? Oh yes. Oh, this is definitely getting used somehow. This is a shift knob that is 100% drift worthy, and it actually looks kind of cool. Got little like bubbles in there. I have an automatic, but afterwards this will be a drift car, so I'm going to pull that Turbo 400 out and actually put a T56 in here. But for the competition, it's going to be a Turbo 400. So that just looks like some junk mail. This is actually pretty cool because this looks like the O2 sensor that goes to the wideband gauge I got down there. Some relay, that's going to be worth its weight in gold because I have to make my own relay panel. Another relay. Yeah, just some odds and ends stuff. Really nothing valuable to like the average person, but to this budget competition, this stuff is like gold because I don't have to spend my money on any fuses or anything like that. It's all part with the car. And I even have a little catch can here, which is pretty awesome. So I'll definitely wind up putting this to use. I got some gauges, fuel pressure, oil pressure, and a wideband. There's some switches in here that I got, which is awesome. I don't really need any of these because I actually wound up getting another switch panel, but I have you know, a couple toggle switches here, 3 to be exact. And these aren't much to begin with. I mean, this one here, I think new on Amazon is like, because this switch actually lights up. This one's probably like $8 or $9, and these are like $3 or $4 a piece. But remember, when you're on a $2,000 budget for the entire car, I mean, this stuff adds up quick. There are the mirrors to the car. These door panels are actually in pretty good shape, but unfortunately, I'm not really going to use them. So if anyone needs a good set of FC RX-7 door panels, hit me up. I'll hook you up for cheap. Anything I can recoup up to $1,000 on this car. Well, actually, no. I spent $600 on it, so I can recoup up to $600. But I highly doubt that there's $600 worth of stuff sitting here to sell. Had a spare, I think, passenger. Yeah, this is the passenger seat of the RX-7. In actually good shape. It's just kind of dirty. Had a 4-point Sparco harness. The factory, I don't know if that's factory wing or not, but it looks like it kind of like lips up off the back, which I like. This metal cowl, which I probably will not use. And this bumper, which I will use. There's a 5th spare. It's over here. It's a complete 5th wheel with a tire, which is nice. Again, I don't know if I'm going to use these, but it's kind of worth having, especially if I want to try and trade these for a different set, and I can offer 5 wheels for 4. So I'm going to now get my shop vac. I'm going to clean this out, and then I'm going to try and scuff up what I can here. And really, like, I'm not going to really be that careful, but I have a couple of white cans of spray paint, and I'm just going to try and repaint this area and even the back area there to make it look, you know, presentable, make it look clean, where you don't see these, like, you know, dirty spots or the, you know, the rust or anything like that. Not saying, I mean, I don't even think there is really rust, but it just, from that car I saw last year, it looks so clean when it was white. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean this up, probably cut this piece off because it's really annoying, and yeah, go from there. Well, gosh dang, I actually think it came out pretty freaking good. I mean, not bad for a couple cans of used spray paint from a garage sale. Let me go to the other side, you might be able to see a little bit better. So, I mean, not too bad. I really just wanted to give it a good coat. That way, you know, I'm starting with a good base, clean floorboard. I did right up until it levels off with the trunk, so I didn't do anything up on the trunk level. I just did the rear seat area. I did this front seat and then the front floor pans. Really, that's about it. I think it looks way better. I'm gonna let this dry for a little bit, close the door so no leaves get into it. All right, guys. Sorry, when I get excited, I can't stop saying guys. Come on, guys. Check this out. Why is this palm tree following me? Dude, this thing looks sick. I am so freaking stoked for this thing now. So I picked these wheels up for pretty freaking cheap, right? They were like 80 bucks with tires, and they fit perfect. Now there's a little issue here with some spots, but I mean, for the most part, this is freaking sick, man. So yeah, look, a little bit of rust here on the lip, but they hold air. I'm gonna freaking run them. But this thing looks so gnarly with those wheels on it. Oh my gosh, I'm in love. That is so epic. And check this out. You got your red, you got your white, and you got your blue. America RX-7 here. Oh man, this is sick. I was worried that these weren't going to fit at all, but that is awesome. They fit pretty good, and that's a pretty good sized tire. It's like a 275. Yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. That couldn't have worked out any better. All right, so I'm gonna leave the video, let it off there on a good note. That's so sick. I have some more videos coming along. I'm trying to be consistent, at least one video a week, sometimes more. So for anyone that's excited or likes what I'm doing, just keep an eye out. I think I posted like 3 or 4 in the past 2 weeks. So I'm trying to be more consistent with it. Bear with me. I'm getting back in the swing of things, but I'm so excited for this build. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed. Consider it. Smash that thumbs up button and go ahead and share the video with your friends. I really appreciate it, and I'm truly grateful. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next video. Peace.